Hello class 7th. I am here with poem number 2 of your syllabus. The name of the poem is The Rebel and the name of the poet is DJ N. Wright. DJ N. Wright. E-N-R-I-G-H-T. Okay. The Rebel. Do you know what is the meaning of the poem? The word rebel? You can see here in the beginning it is given. Do you know anyone who always disagrees with you or your friends? Okay. Or likes to do the opposite of what everyone thinks they should do. Think of a word to describe such a person. Discuss with your partner some of the things such a person generally does. Now read the poem. So you might have got an idea as what would be the meaning of the word rebel. Rebel is a person who always disagrees with others, with his friends, and likes to do the opposite of what everyone else thinks to do. Okay, means he would not do what others are doing, right? And here you have been asked to think a word to describe such a person. Of course the word would be the rebel. And you may discuss with your younger or elder brothers and sisters and cousins, even with your parents, about some things such a person generally does. Now a rebel is a person who resists, who disagrees, who opposes an established authority, and oftenly he resists violently. Okay. So let me tell you the meaning of rebel in simple language, keeping in mind the present scenario. You know, these days, as per the guidelines and instructions of the government, all the citizens of India have to observe complete lockdown and have to stay inside the doors. Okay, they are not allowed to come outside the doors, as well as they have to follow the social distancing. Now the persons who are not following these guidelines, they are the rebels. Those who are wandering here and there on the roads and streets, they are the rebels. Those who are not following social distancing, they are the rebels. Means they are doing something which others are. They are doing something different to what others are doing. Okay. Now about the poem. Let me tell you a little about this poem. The poem describes the character of a rebel. In this poem you will see the character of a rebel. A rebel is a person who does not conform. C-O-N-F-O-R-M. A rebel is a person who does not conform to the norms of society. Conform means to behave in manner of others, to act according to others' expectations. So, rebel is a person who does not do as per expectations of others, who does not conform to the norms of society. The rebel is described as a person who would contradict others in order to be different. He just wants to show him or herself different from others. The character of the rebel in the poem is not based on a political activist, but seems to be a character sketch of a young adolescent. It seems as if these are the characteristics of a young adolescent. Okay. Who has been shown here as the rebel, who is trying to be different. All the examples in the poem are repetitive affirmations of this act. You will see time and again the same things have been given, same examples have been repeated. Okay, so let's start. Now let's read the poem. Here goes your poem. When everybody has short hair, the rebel lets his hair grow long. When everybody has long hair, the rebel cuts his hair short. Understood? The poet wants to say, when all the people near a rebel are having short hair, then he lets his hair grow long. Means he would prefer to have long hair. And when everybody has long hair, he gets his hair cut short. Means when others prefer long hair, he likes short hair. And when others are having short hair, he prefers to grow long hair. Okay, next. When everybody talks during the lesson, the rebel does not say a word. When nobody talks during the lesson, the rebel creates a disturbance. Now, when inside the class, when everybody is talking, everybody is putting forward his or her own view, the rebel loves to be mute. He does not say a word. He stays mute. He remains silent. And when nobody talks during the lesson, when all the others are mute, nobody is speaking anything, then the rebel is having many queries. He creates a disturbance. He makes a lot of noise by having so many questions. Means he wants to show himself different from others. Next. When everybody wears a uniform, the rebel dresses in fantastic clothes. When everybody wears fantastic clothes, the rebel dresses soberly. Now about the uniform or the dress. Everybody wears a uniform. When all the students are in proper uniform, the rebel dresses himself or herself in fantastic clothes. Fantastic means wonderful clothes. He will be wearing very colorful, very bright clothes. And when everybody wears fantastic clothes, and when on other occasion others are wearing fantastic, very bright, very wonderful clothes, then he will be wearing soberly, mean he will be wearing very sober dress. Sober means not very bright, not very colorful, very simple dress. He just wants to show himself or herself, she wants to show himself or herself different from others in this way. Then next, in the company of dog lovers, the rebel expresses a preference for cats. In the company of cat lovers, the rebel puts in a good word for dogs. Now it's about the pet animals. When there are people who say that they love dogs, when there is company of dog lovers, then the rebel is having preference, he is having liking for cats, then he will say that I love cats, I don't like dogs. And when there will be company of cat lovers, when the people would say that we prefer cats as pets, then the rebel is having a good word, is having liking for dogs. When others are preferring cats, then he will be preferring dogs. When others are preferring dogs, he would be liking cats. Okay, is it clear? In this way, the rebel is doing something different from others. Now, when everybody is praising the sun, the rebel remarks on the need for rain. When everybody is greeting the rain, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. Now it's about the environment, his views. When all the people around him, they praise the sun, that this is a sunny day and it is a wonderful day, then the rebel would say that it's not a good day, I would like to have rain. It would have been very good if it had been raining, means he would be preferring rain when it is sun. And when everybody is greeting the rain, when everybody is liking the rainy season, the rebel regrets the absence of sun. Then he is craving for the sunny day. Absence, and regret means to feel sorry. He feels sorry for the absence of sun. Okay? So, when all are talking about rainy day, he is asking for sunny day. And when others are preferring sunny day, liking sunny day, he craves for rainy day. Next. When everybody goes to the meeting, the rebel stays at home and reads a book. When everybody stays at home and reads a book, the rebel goes to the meeting. Now what are the tastes and interests? When everybody goes to attend some meeting, the rebel would prefer to stay at home and read a book. And when everybody is staying at home and reading a book, he would like to go to the meeting. Keeping in mind the scenario, present scenario, when all the people, they are observing lockdown, complete lockdown and staying indoors. The rebel would be going outside, okay, and will be wandering here and there. Then next, when everybody says yes please, the rebel says no thank you. When everybody says no thank you, the rebel says yes please. About the manners, when the people around him, when everybody says yes please, the rebel would be having no thank you, mean opposite, quite opposite to others. And when everybody will be saying no thank you, then the rebel will be saying yes please, mean he won't be agreeing with others. He will be resisting the established authorities. Okay. Now at the last, the poet is having a word with the reader, says, it is very good that we have rebels. You may not find it very good to be one. So here he wants to convey that having rebels around us is beneficial. Means if we are having rebels, then it is very good. Having rebels around us is beneficial as they train us to acknowledge differences. They tell us to know the differences. However, it is not good to be a rebel. Last line, you may not find it very good to be one, to be a rebel. Means you would not like to be a rebel. Means it is not good to be a rebel because they are not accepted by the society and they are criticized by the society. Okay. So in this way, DJ and Wright has explained the character sketch of a rebel in this poem. I hope you might have understood. Now let's discuss the exercise questions working with the poem. Okay, the very first question, if someone does not wear a uniform to school, what do you think the teacher will say? If someone does not wear a uniform to school, then the teacher will surely scold him for not wearing uniform. When everyone wants a clear sky, what does the rebel want the most? And everybody is hoping for the clear sky, then he might be craving for the rain, or he might be craving for the sun. Okay, if everybody is appreciating sun, he will be craving for rain, and if others are craving for rain, he will be appreciating sun. Question number 3, if the rebel has a dog for a pet, what is everyone else likely to have? When the rebel has a dog for a pet, everyone else likely to have a liking for the cats. Why is it good to have rebels? It is good to have rebels because they are different and they teach us how to be able to accept and tolerate differences. Is it clear? It is good to have rebels because they are different and they teach us to be able to accept and tolerate differences. Question number 5. Why is it not good to be a rebel oneself? Because rebels are often not accepted by the society and they are often criticized by the society. Would you like to be a rebel? If yes, why? If not, why not? So you can give your answer in both the forms. Yes, I want to be. No, I don't want to be. So if I would like to be, yes, I would like to be a rebel because a rebel is able to think individually rather than following the herd mentality. Herd, H-E-R-D, H-E-R-D, jhund, like imitating others, like copying others. So, individuality, I would like to be a rebel because a rebel is able to think individually rather than following the herd mentality. And now I want, however, it is not easy to be a rebel. So, a rebel, as the rebels are always criticized by the society for their different behavior. So, I would not like to be a rebel. Okay, so these are the solutions to the question. Now, find a word, find in the poem an antonym, a word opposite in meaning for each of the following words. So, you might be knowing the meanings and the answers. Long, opposite is short. Grow, opposite would be cut. Quietness, opposite will be disturbance. Sober, fantastic. Lost, found. Find in the poem lines that match the following. Read both one after the other. So it is your work to do. You have to find out the lines same whose meaning are same as have been given here. The rebel refuses to cut his hair. He says cats are better. He recommends dogs. He is unhappy because there is no sun. He is noisy on purpose. So you have to find out the lines and you have to write them in the textbooks. So dear students, this is the homework. You have to do this exercise and you have to write the complete answers in your notebooks. If you find any problem, you may make a call to me. At the last, it's a tongue twister for you. A tutor who tutored a flute tried to tutor two tutors to toot. Said the two to their tutor, is it harder to toot or to tutor two tutors to toot? Here you might be knowing the meanings of tutor and flute. I am going to tell you the meaning of toot. Toot means it's a noise of a horn or a whistle. Okay, it may be whistling. So a tutor who tutored a flute, who taught his students how to play on a flute. Okay, learn it, see it. If you like it, then cram it. Okay, if you are having any problems, you may make a call to me. It was your teacher, Narinder Kumar, Present English, Kendriya Vidyalaya Naleti. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Stay indoors. Stay healthy. Good day. Bye-bye.